thought a little bit of an update on analytics as well as my tips on how to get viral and everything would be helpful. So what TikTok is a really, really large video platform. It used to be called Musical.ly, where people would do like, they put sounds and then they do like this and they do some weird hand motions. But then it turned into TikTok, where I feel like it's made a more I think it expanded for the better, because while TikTok I feel like is mostly just dancing at the moment and what's popular, there's still so many different categories that you can visit. Like, I follow a couple people that make cooking videos. I follow a couple people that like show their tips on how to get big on Instagram, stuff like that. Some people who have their own businesses. I think on Musical.ly it was so like, it was just focused on trends, where TikTok, like, anyone can really get big. So I'm going to share a couple of analytics that I found on my TikTok video. It was basically me, I put the title saying, you know, I was doing my soap wrong until today, and then, you know, that was the video. So I posted that video on June 10th. Today is June 28th. And so far the video has 99 shares, 123 comments, and it has hit the countries of United States, Philippines, Canada, Malaysia, India, and Australia. So my advice to you guys is, and I'll be bringing up a couple of terms that you guys might not be completely aware of. Of course, I'll explain it to you. So one of the big things that makes a video get big in the first place is, so a lot of people don't realize exactly how the TikTok algorithm works. And a lot of people are like, oh, I want lots of likes on all my videos, like spam my likes please. I get so many people message me on TikTok saying, I'll like your videos if you like mine. I'll give you like 10 likes if you like 10 of mine. That is the worst shit to do. I'm saying that outright. If you do that shit, you are asking to basically not be put on the FYP, which is the For You page, which is for the most part where people get big on. If you have a large enough following, then you're gonna get views anyways. But the whole reason why my video got big, because don't have a whole lot of followers. I have like less than 5,000, which is not a lot comparatively, is I ended up on people's FYPs. So yeah, don't do a like for like, don't spam likes. So if you're going to spam likes, in order for that to be even somewhat helpful to the person that you want to do it to, is if you watch every single video completely through and then individually like each one. Because how the TikTok algorithm works is that, so TikTok makes a lot of money by people wasting a lot of time on the app. So if they see that this video is being liked a lot, which, like, you know, likes help, but they ain't watching the whole video, then that says in their mind, oh, well, people aren't really watching this video, so why would other people want to watch it if these people don't want to watch it? So my video was 12 seconds and 12.54 seconds, which is a really short amount of time. The average view from the video is 12 seconds. So give or take like a second. Yeah, basically. So that means for the most part, almost every single person on average was watching the video completely through, which is how, on the algorithm wise, TikTok was continuing to push it out. And that video was published like at least 2 weeks ago, meaning that it was steadily growing because more people were commenting on it, more people were liking it. 99 shares, like, to a lot of people is not that much, but the more times that you share the video, you know, their audience is going to see it. If it's posted on like Facebook or Instagram, whoever's watching on that is going to see it. So shares are really important. Favorites are really important. Likes are important, but not as important as shares, because shares, you know, you have access to that other audience. And then hashtags are also important, but if done right. So if you look at the trending page of TikTok, you'll see, okay, this is what's big. Don't use those hashtags if your video's not really relevant to the hashtag, because it's going to backfire on you. Because when people look for that hashtag and they see that, you know, this is just some random video, like say the hashtag has something to do with, you know, that pancake cereal or the cookie cereal thing, and then they find your video that has that hashtag and all you're doing is like singing a song or modeling some clothes, well, that has nothing to do with what they were searching for. So it's not gonna fare well. Whereas if your video does have to do with the hashtag and people find it, then there's going to be a higher likelihood of more people finding that video. Most of my videos I don't get views from hashtags, but one of them I did. It was with a sound, but then I did hashtags that went along with it, so that went pretty well. I did a video where I was talking about Hiram and his like skin recommendations, and I did the hashtag Hiram, so that's been performing okay. I guess it's like 4,000 or 5,000 views. I guess that's not that much, but you know, to me personally, me being a regular Joe off the street, anything over 100 is a lot to me, but that's just me. And when it comes to captions, those are pretty important. I know, you know, the big people like Charli D'Amelio, the only caption she really does is dance credits, and half of the time she don't even remember to do that. Well, if you have a video that's not dancing, or you have a video where people don't completely know the context of it, captions are really helpful because you can kind of add to what you published. But don't make the caption too long. People don't want to be reading a paragraph, and you can't even really post a paragraph anyways. But make the caption kind of be enticing as to why the person should watch the video in the first place. Trending songs is really helpful, because if the song's like super old, or if a whole lot of people haven't heard of the song, chances are people aren't gonna, because like what a lot of people do is when a song is trending, they'll look up what's like videos are with that sound, so then they might find your video that way. Another thing to think about is some people get shadow banned, meaning that the like say you have a lot of views and you're no longer getting those views, the likelihood is you got shadow banned. So what shadow ban means when it comes to like Instagram, TikTok, whatever, you probably did something that caused you to be shadow banned, because they don't do that just randomly. So some piece of content that you put out there is like not appropriate, isn't yours, is really controversial, and is just not something that TikTok wants to be pushing out. So what you can either do is delete the videos that you think are offensive, because they're not going to tell you you're shadow banned, or you can start fresh and make all new content, have a new account, yada yada. You could do that. But yeah, overall, that is my tips and tricks. What to take away from this video is anyone can get big. Please, 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 if you're going to watch a video and if you want them to get viral from it, watch the whole thing, share it, and comment on it.